2020 Tantra and Crown Tantra now available. Info in the description. What's up, YouTube? So these are the different echelons of creation within the body and around the body. The earth that we live on, the tree of life that we live on, and that we also are. So at the top we have Mercury, which is androgynous, which is the sun and the moon. And as darkness fragments into light, you have separation. So you have the androgynousness or the oneness splitting, and that's why you have duality as sun and the moon in our purgatory known as the 3D. And then you have the different zodiacal signs that coincide with those moons and suns. Because again, the sun is also known as Apollo. That is a sun. It's a reflection of the source energy, the original light that is the darkness, the ultraviolet, that's coming from Mercury. Mercury is the original reflection. So you have the source energy that's being reflected via Mercury, then reflected further from the sun. That's the light we see from the sun. The sun is a reflection of a reflection. And then Mars is the next sun out, which is the reflection of an even further reflection or projection. And then Saturn is the furthest sun out. And these all have 3D realms or 3D bodies, and they all have their different balances. Everything has its balance from light to dark, cold to warm, and its elemental balance from air, fire, water, and earth on all four corners of the earth. So you have all four elements. So then you have your four cardinal signs, your four mutable signs, and your four fixed signs. So you have four water signs. I know you have 3 sets of 4, right? 3 water signs, 3 air signs, 3 fire signs, and 3 earth signs. So that's your 3 sets of 4, or 4 sets of 3, however you want to look at it. Anyway, so this is the world we live in, or that lives in us. So there's another way of looking at it. So from the top perspective, the bird's eye view, the most eye view, you're looking at it. This is the Horus eye. This is the eye, the overall eye. This is the highest perspective right here. So you got Uranus is the bubble. If you flip the water bottle upside down and you have that bubble, that's what Uranus is at the edge of the firmament. The outer ring is the firmament, basically. These are your 4 corners of the earth, or your 4 echelons of creation, your 4 levels, your planes of existence, your 4 horizons, Horus zones, your zones of creation. So the sun and the moon are duality, purgatory, the giveth and the taketh, and then you have a further giveth and the taketh is Venus and Mars. Then you have a further Saturn and Jupiter. As you know, Jupiter it's aligned with Sag. Sag is fire. Saturn is aligned with Capricorn. Capricorn's earth. So you have extreme balance, fire and earth. Venus and Mars, it's a decent balance because Venus is Libra, Venus is air, Mars is Aries, it's fire. It's not so bad, not so drastic. It's pretty much like the double balance of ours. It's the same balance, but in duplicity. So then you have the 3D or our level, purgatory, the sun and moon duality, yin and yang, and you have the oneness at the center of the circle, the Tao, Mercury. So with that said, let's show you. Let's go through the astrology or the zodiacal, the zoo circle here a little further. So you got the Horus zone, like I said, where darkness is coming into the light, fragmenting into the light. Our sun is called Apollo. Our moon is called Artemis. So you have the Horus zone, the beginning, where water meets earth. Where water meets air. That's the Horus zone. The water's above and the water's below. So it's total darkness at that point, and then there's light. And that's why you have the Virgin or the Virgo birth. That's why Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. And that's why if you have relations, if you copulate during Gemini, you'll have a Virgo. Just like if you copulate during, you do 9 months plus. You just add 9 months plus. If you copulate during Libra, you'll have a Cancer. So the cardinals all play off each other. All the mutables and all the fixed play off each other as far as their sexual creative energy. If you have sex in the sign of Libra, you're probably going to have a Cancer. And those are both moon energies. Again, Venus is a moon on that lower echelon of creation. So that's why they're interrelated. The Venus and the Cancer are both moons. They're ruled by the moon. And then you have Aries and Capricorn. They're more so suns. They're more ruled by the suns. So that's just to show you the extreme balances of this zodiacal game that we're living in, or that lives in us. So then you have Neptune and Pluto at the bottom. Neptune, of course, is Pisces, ruling the dreams and the music. Pluto is Scorpio, ruling the overall subconscious debt that collects. Positive and negative, though. Doesn't have to be bad or good. All your good deeds and all your bad deeds are going, Pluto's collecting that over lifetimes, however you want to look at that. So, that's your great deep at the bottom. Mercury at the top is, so great deep at the bottom is your subconscious. Mercury at the top is your total consciousness, your absolute consciousness. That's your just total oneness. And the contrast to that would be the total subconscious. But it's total flowing and not knowing, the total subconscious. So if you can make them meet, then you have the Horus zone. So water and air meet. The paternal and the motherly waters meet. Light enters. Then you have the Virgo or the virgin birth. And then, a god is born, or however you want to look at that thing. So yeah, that's the zodiac whole thing going on here. Give you another look at it here, so you can write that down. See how Uranus is Aquarius, because it goes contrary to all the other planets. All planets go in one direction, and Uranus goes contrary to all of it. It has a different momentum. How is that? Because it's the contrary. It rules hybrids. It's the focal point. Well, it makes a focal point. It creates the purpose of everybody. Creates all the purpose in the world. And yeah. So this is your most eye view, your bird's eye view. That's why you have the eye of Horus as the eagle eye. The Horus zone, or all the Horus zones you got here, the horizons on the tree of life. This is all on a tree within a cosmic egg. And we are all sperm cells. That's what your spine and brain is. It is the sperm cell that inseminated your mother. It's the same one. And your body and your heart is the egg that was inseminated. There's never any waste in this life. Info in the description. I'm on all social media.